Right away, you need to decide on which Website Marketing Pros package is the right one for you. This decision has to do not only with how big your site is, but most importantly, how much marketing you need. The more marketing you have, the better your results. It's just as plain and simple as that. The number of web pages you have in your site, well, that's one thing, and bigger is not necessarily better when it comes to what you offer your customers. What does matter most is if you can be found when people search for you online. And that can only happen one of four ways. The way that most businesses who are ignorant about online marketing, the way that they market their websites, is that they buy media like radio or newspaper or television, and they use that advertising to direct people to visit their online website. And that's just plain expensive, and it's definitely not the best way to do it, considering that the internet itself is the most powerful targeting medium in existence, and we covered that in a previous video. Another way it can happen is by chance, and that's not likely going to happen. That's because the internet is so darn big. In fact, it's unlimited in size. And unless people know your specific website address, or unless they search on a keyword that you're optimized for and where you can show up on page 1 of the search results, because that's got to happen, then you're not going to be found, period. You can also buy your traffic with things like pay-per-click and pay-per-view advertising, or banner ads, or other paid media buying strategies. And there's nothing wrong with that, except that you'll always be paying for customers to visit your website, and it can be very costly because once your budget is gone at the end of the month, you've got to spend it again. For a small business starting out, that can break the bank. Let me give you an example. If you get 2,500 people to click on your pay-per-click ad next month, and if it costs anywhere from $1 to $5 per click, depending on how competitive your niche is, then your cost is going to be $2,500 to $12,500 for that month. If you're not getting good conversions, and if you don't have a wide enough margin of profit, then that is a costly proposition. Going the organic route and hiring website marketing pros to develop organic marketing that will always show up online once it's optimized and ranked is a far better way to go if you lack the necessary budget starting off. And we're not telling you not to do pay-per-click, because we manage that as well, but to have a residual, ongoing, powerful marketing campaign that costs next to nothing, you need to incorporate organic marketing. That brings me to, you guessed it, organic marketing, which is what we really specialize in here at websitemarketingpros.com. With organic marketing, your content is online today, tomorrow, next month, next year, even years from now. The key is to do it right. Things like article marketing, video marketing, press releases, blogs, Facebook fan pages, local search, and so on. These are all examples of organic marketing tactics and strategies. Once we get you indexed and ranked, your advertising exposure becomes residual because it's always online and it's optimized every month by us. So now that you know this, you want to select the Website Marketing Pros package that will give you the most benefit in terms of marketing exposure that leads to profits for you. And having said all this, when we look at search engine optimization, we know that the more content that you have both on your site, plus the amount of content that you have off of your site that points to your site and the other internet assets that we'll create for you, the better. And so, while the number of pages definitely do come into play, you need to consider the different types of marketing methods that each of our packages offers you. You see, we're so much more than just a service that builds a website for you. And if you have multiple products or services, then depending on how they're all tied together, then you will want to consider individual pages for each of them as well, so that they can also be optimized in the search engines. You know that old cliche that says, you can't be all things to all people? Well, that's actually also applicable to search engine rankings. You need to specifically optimize each of the pages in your website with specific keywords that your research reveals will capture prospective people from your niche or sub-niche. And in addition to this, you also want to have content on your site that's considered valuable by the search engines. We're going to do all that for you. And in addition to that, you really do want your site built on a blog platform, because that allows us to encourage social engagement on your behalf which the search engines go nuts over. So in a nutshell, the number of pages you need will be determined by what you need to have in your site. You can simply choose the website package that you want from our 4 choices that are listed for you on this page. It's critical that you choose the right package. In other words, if you know that communicating with and/or dripping on all of your website visitors and your prospective customers that come through your marketing funnel is an important thing for you to do, then you need to be looking at the website package that offers you that as part of our service. If you want to use landing pages or squeeze pages that utilize things like capture forms that capture the contact information of your prospective customers, then you need to choose the package that gives you that. And if you really want to literally dominate your competition and crush their attempts to outrank you in the search engine results, then you really need to consider the package that gives you the most on and off-page optimized content that will catapult you to the highest search engine rankings possible. And if you want us to set up an active blog where you can communicate and engage with your niche market, and this will strengthen the social engagement criteria that Google and the other search engines crave, then you will need the package that gives you that too. Keep in mind that we'll use a blog platform for everything, and there are an amazing number of applications that you can implement with the WordPress platform. These applications are available in the form of what we call plugins. Go watch the next video now, or if you're ready to have Website Marketing Pros help you dominate your market, crush your competition, and help you create consistent non-stop profits, then please click on the Talk to a Marketing Consultant Now button, which is on this page. We'll get back to you on the same business day or the start of the next one. Thanks for watching.